Hello, everybody. Okay, it did unmute. There we go. Hello.
Hi.
We are back with another episode of the Paragon.
Woo.
Woohoo!
I always love doing these episodes. It feels like forever.
It especially because we just launched a pre-record on the usual time.
Yep.
I know, so it's been an extra chunk of time.
It's been an extra day. That's it. But
It feels
Yep.
longer.
it feels so much longer.
But before we get into tonight's episode, Andrew, do you have any announcements?
Not today.
Okie dokie. All right. Well, uh, only thing that I can think of is Andrew over at Special Sauce here on Twitch um has been streaming his Elden Ring DLC playthrough, so tune in for that if you want to see him scream a lot.
Turns out that
Um,
game's also a horror game. I learned this the hard way.
Oh boy, I'll definitely watch that
Oh,
then.
great.
There was a
Now,
lot of episodes of me screaming like a madman as I'm running and just mad rolling.
but yeah, that is basically everything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll that intro. So, last time, the Paragon had finally decided to depart Driftin. So they had gathered their things, packed their cart, and left. But before they had left, the warlord Sherigor had warned them that this was going to be a full-blown war, like the Mountain Breaker, roughly 200 years prior. Egorod seeming to follow in his footsteps almost identically. So, Sherigor offered his guidance to Cosmo to rally the remaining warlords together against Egorod, rather than having them sit there separate for him to come by and pick them off one by one. So the party decided to head south along the bank of the lake, making their way to Bonebreak Ridge first. And as they started their travels, they had a bit of a run-in with some oozes that took the form of people that they had consumed before, trying to lure the party out of their cart and to the shore of the lake. To which they caught on to the suspicious activity pretty fast, and through Cosmo's driving of the cart, managed to get Butte to step it into gear to push past on the cart. Following that, they came across a small abandoned, well, seemingly abandoned fishing site. A little bit of a camp, but it seems that the rowboat was thrown from the water and everything scattered around. You followed a voice that led you to the upturned rowboat and lifted it up to find a talking skull in there by the name of Thomas. You helped recover and piece together back this skeleton, to which he thanked you by offering you one of his fishing poles that seemed to be magical in nature, with the reel made of swamp vines. Upon questioning, he explained that he was created by one Lady Jane Devant. But with a mission to do, you set out again. Amelia waiting each day for Cosmo to be in a more talkative mood to be able to bring something up. But during this last night, you saw Egorod's armies, several thousand strong, but augmented with those same flesh golems that you saw all the way back in Ashwindale. And other monsters of fiendish origin. Overlooking this, you saw Egorod and the devil, who is the late Belton Freehallow's patron as well. And upon seeing this vision, the devil had said that it would be fun to watch before turning and looking at you. As Amelia, you awaken in a cold sweat after this vision in the middle of the night. What do you do?
I think she would first just probably calm herself down. Because for all she knew, that was just a dream. I mean, because she recognizes the devil lady, right? Like, that's the one
Yes.
we've seen. But everything else was... It could just be a figment. She doesn't know. So she'd calm herself down first. Is there anyone... What are our sleeping arrangements like? I know Amelia usually probably sleeps in the cart.
Yeah, I believe it's Amelia, Vivi, and Wayne that kind of sleep in the cart. And then Ardavan and Cosmo sleep on the roof of it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm on one of the seats, and I think Vivi has a hammock.
Yeah, Vivi put a little hammock up from the
That's
ceiling
I forgot that. It's so cute.
That's adorable.
to be able to fit 3 people in there.
I have like one hand over, and I'm just like snoring with some drool coming down.
Yeah, I think she would be looking at like Wayne and Vivi. Not sure if Ardavan is a snorer or Cosmo, but maybe she'd be listening to like everybody's breathing and sleeping, and she's using that to kind of ground her back down.
Princess
True.
definitely has like a little anime snot bubble that's like it never breaks. It's just perfect.
Until she wakes up, then it'll pop up.
It's adorable.
So yeah, I think she'd ground herself a little bit first, realize that she's not in her dream. And I think she's not gonna think about it too much because she needs to process it. I think, like, she's not one that's rashly acting, so she'll just let that stew in her mind for just a little bit before she does anything. So hopefully she'll fall back asleep, but she's just gonna kind of be like, all right, well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. That was scary. Whew. All right, moving on.
Man, what a bad dream.
Oh no.
She's not really superstitious, so.
Oh no.
Says the lady talking to the voices in her head.
No, that's a logical reason for why that is happening, and she knows it.
Oh dear.
So, as the morning finds you, sun rises. You are directly west of the Blackbrim Mountain, which means even though it gets bright early, the sunlight is not directly on you. You are still kind of under the shadow of this massive volcano. At the spot that you are at. So, let me go over here. This is where you guys are at right now. So you are roughly, depending on the route you choose, roughly about 12 days away from Bonebreak Ridge.
Oh man, that's a lot of days.
I was gonna ask Gavin because I was kind of in a rush trying to chase the cart. What did Cromwell respond? I have the message written down if you want me to repeat it back to you.
Oh yeah. Could you do that real quick?
Yeah, so I said, and this was before I sent the letter to Ashwindale, but I said, this is Wayne heading to Bonebreakers and Ruskalia for potential allies. Egorod of Enteridus is like Mountain Breaker, army spreading. Full details sent to Ashwindale.
Mm-hmm. He would have responded, I'll do what I can. There's refounder activity again. Might have to divide and conquer. I'll try to send help.
Perfect.
Okay,
Hey.
so
Guys, Cromwell has abandoned us. Just kidding. Just kidding.
so
Quick question.
yes.
So, to be clear, we were headed sort of north. We were going to maybe go into the spine, but then our priority shifted. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they shifted when we learned about my dad.
And there's this horde coming in that direction, right? So we run towards the horde. Got it.
Well, and we can't face the army by ourselves, and so we want to go talk to the other warlords who don't like Egorod, so then they can face him and we can go get her dad.
Form a coalition.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully your family will still be in Sanctuary when we make it up there.
Yes, I certainly hope so.
It seems we keep missing them just by a couple of days.
It's okay. I'm where I want to be.
Right, so for this first day, I need somebody to roll a dice smaller than a d20 for me.
Jeremy's got it.
A 7
A 7 on
on
what
a
dice?
D10.
7 on a d10. Okay. So you have now officially crossed the border into Ruskalia.
Boy.
You're still in the rocky landscape a little bit, following along this lake shore. The storm has finally mostly let up. It's still a little bit overcast, but not pouring rain like it has been the last few days.
Yeah, Cosmo's wringing out her fur, and just her fur cowl, just trying to get all the water out of it.
I do think so. Since Amelia woke up and to like the whole traveling time period, she's trying to like draw as accurately as she can. She's drawn her whole life, so I don't think she's like terrible, but I don't know if she's like that good. But she's trying to draw as accurately as possible the devil lady and the man from her dream. She's trying to draw them side by side.
Well,
And
she
she's just
recognized Egorod
You've seen Egorod.
from my memories.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That ruined my whole thing.
It's an older version of him, but it was very much the same.
Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna do that then because I actually had a purpose, and if I know who he is, then that ruins the whole purpose of that. So.
Alright.
Oh. Oh no! I ruined everything.
She was gonna prove that it was a real, it was real instead of a dream by showing you the image of him, and Cosmo would be like, "Yeah, that's Egorod."
Yeah.
And that would have proven that it was real. But since she knows that what they both look like, it kind of ruins. So. That's also me forgetting that I've seen him before.
I mean, you can still draw a pretty picture.
No, instead of that, I think she would just write it. She would just like make a little. She's kind of like you write it down. Now I don't have to think about it because now I have I have a memory of it if I need to.
And he even
Okay, never
mentioned the mortician, so that's another name drop in there that you can add.
Yeah, she knows who that is too.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, these are all. If it's a dream, these could all just come from her self-conscious. We're going somewhere dangerous, and she's afraid. So
Oh no!
it's all coming out. It's,
Crap.
it all makes perfect sense. So I do. Okay, I'll do this then instead. I was gonna do it later. But Amelia,
Okay.
so she'll be writing this down as we're like going along on the cart, and she would look up and get Wayne's attention. Wayne, would you mind? You've messaged my papa before, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Could you message him again and let him know that I'm going to Ruskalia?
Yes, I can do that. Do you want me to say anything else?
That I'm making a stupid decision and going into Ruskalia. I just need him to know where I am. You can say hi if you want, I suppose. I don't know, Phil. You've got lots of words. I just need him to know that I'm being dumb right now. Because
Okay.
I care about you guys, apparently, so.
Okay. So he's going to concentrate like he did before, but this time I hope it's a little bit easier since he's messaged him in the past. So he's just going to send a message to him and just say, "Hi, Papa, this is Wayne. Amelia says she's being dumb and going to Ruskalia because she loves us."
You hear back, she is going to Ruskalia. This is... Oh no. That's like speechless with it, and then he's just like, I will figure something out for Faze.
And I will relay that back to you. I will pause just as long as him.
Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, now he knows, and she'll just go back into her book.
Is there anything else you want me to say to him?
No, I'm sure he's more than capable of finding me if he really seeks me out and tries. I think he just needs to know so that my father can know, so... I just want to make sure they know where I am, especially since I'm not supposed to technically be this far out.
Is this the furthest you've been from home?
I've traveled to... Oh man, why can't I remember? Atheus? Is that the continent? It's the continent above it. I've been, like, places. I've been around, but not for very long. It's just to meet other noble families of the world. But this is the furthest I've chosen to go.
In a couple days, we'll be as far as I've been. The Ashwindale, I think, is the furthest I've been, but we're not quite as far from my home here. But in about 6 days, then yes, I will be as far away from home as I've been.
This is the furthest I've been on this continent, so... It still feels weird. I feel bad every day, almost. Defying my parents.
Have you tried just not feeling bad about it?
I cast
No.
calm emotions on Amelia.
I'm just calm, but
Wayne
I still feel the guilt.
Wayne is asking like completely sincerely,
Yeah.
though.
Just
She
don't
knows
feel
how you are.
bad.
I want to feel the guilt. Because it means that I care about them and I know they care about me.
Okay.
All right.
Awkwardly looks down.
Just gonna go back to their books.
So, is there anything anybody would like to do on this first day? With what Jeremy rolled, the day goes off without a hitch.
Nice. Help.
Unless
Are
at
we still
nighttime,
following the
Cosmo
lake?
Looks like she wants to talk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're still
We
following
are.
the lake.
I mean, during the day, she's still a steward. She's still thinking.
Yeah, it's fine.
But,
So,
like-
I'll wait. I
But,
have
like,
time.
once it gets closer to nighttime, she seems to kind of relax a little bit. And her hands are no longer shaking.
During the traveling that we do, I think Vivi would like to keep an eye out for any interesting, unique, exotic, or special beasts that are in the wilderness, that exist in the environment.
Okay.
And can you describe the environment for me, please?
So you have on your right the Lake Evalis, massive lake,
Right.
and it's kind of muddy a little bit until it drops off. So you can walk out probably almost 100 feet before it just does a steep drop off.
Freshwater lake.
Yes, freshwater lake, and it, and then you're basically on this kind of flat, very gravelly beach kind of landscape. very gravelly, and then way off to your left you have Black Brim Mountain just towering over.
So, but the ground that we're walking on is like what type
It's
of
like
environment?
like gravel.
Like muddy and gravelly.
Yeah,
Okay.
muddy gravel. Yep.
All right.
Is there any foliage, or is it completely clear?
Yeah. What lives here?
Now that you're starting to, get away from the main part of Alabast, vegetation is starting to thicken up. So you're starting to see small ferns sprouting through the gravel, bushes of reeds. So already it's starting to be a lot more lush than most of Alabast. But I will say, as of right now, there are no animals around in the immediate vicinity, but you are seeing signs of animals on the shoreline, like droppings and stuff like that. So there is a lot more wildlife that is going to start becoming more prevalent as you get further. All right.
Beginning signs.
Are you looking for anything specific, Vivi? I see
Just whatever lives here. I've never been here before, so whatever the fauna is. What sort of ecosystem can this place support? Are there freshwater creatures that are visible?
I don't think any of you have been in this region, so it's going to be all new to you.
Bears or moles or birds or...
Other than what I've read in a book, it's new to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Just stuff like that, just...
Okay. I will keep that in mind. But, does anybody want to do anything in the night?
Oh, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Did I hear my name?
No, Sean. Audubon's like, I'm just enjoying the scenery.
Yep.
Loving the
Look
rain.
at the
Just
stars.
absolutely loving the rain.
Yep, the nice drizzle. It rains a ton here because the underground lava flows heat up the lake, so the lake is really warm, and you do see like steam vents coming up from the lake, and because there's so much steam coming out, the downpour of rain is pretty thick, and that's also what protects that bit. That rain protects pretty much this whole region and the regions beyond to the southwest from the salt winds. Since there's so much concentrated rain right here, it keeps the salt from blowing all the way across the lake.
Whenever the wind can be heard like blowing in, and it's a certain kind of pitch of the wind, Vivi can be heard going, "Dante."
That's so sad.
Too soon.
Why do you have to be sad? have you tried not being that way?
It's Vivi's little inside out creature going dink dink dink. The little blue fox.
All right. So, unless anybody wants something to do, we can move on to the next day.
No, there's a nighttime thing happening.
Oh, yes.
Oh boy.
So I do think so. As it gets darker and we're like all set up, it's still raining. Cosmo and Artavon sleep outside in the rain. Is that what I'm like understanding?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, they have tarps and
Not
stuff.
really like
but-
sleeping, but out there vast majority of the time, yeah. Always wet.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Then I guess a little bit like uncharacteristically, because I feel like most nights when the weather's poor, Amelia stays inside the entire time. Like, even if we're stopped, she doesn't come out. So you Cosmo and Artaban, whatever you're doing, get ready for bed, stargazing, you just hear like the latch of the door open, maybe expecting to see Wayne or Vivi, and out steps like Amelia, who's donning her like raincoat and like poncho and jacket and boots.
Ah, rain
With the
fit,
shift
cute.
weave. With the shift weave. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She comes out.
Cos was out at the water, just like skipping stones across the water.
All right.
Yeah.
She'll like notice where you are. She'll notice where Artaban is. Probably give him like a little nod, and then just schlomp her way over to Cosmo. She does the whole like you probably noticed too. Like she's making it very obvious that she's like wanting to talk to you, but she's giving you space. So she'll like look over at you and read you.
Is it on the left side?
It's the side that she knows you'll see her.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Yeah, she's not
Continuity.
trying to hide or anything. She's gonna make sure you can see her in your peripheral or even just like
Mhm.
full on. And if you look approachable, then she will come and stand next to you.
She looks approachable.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll
You
come and
can stand closer.
She'll come stand close so that if we converse, it's like, especially with the rain, if anyone's not close enough, they won't really hear what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just be silent. She's passing the ball to you. She wants to see how you'll react to her presence first.
She's not ignoring her, but since she has kind of been pretty expressive in the past, Amelia can kind of see that she's just trying to think of something to say. You know, just trying to be as inawkward as possible, though it's failing miserably. She looks very awkward and kind of uncomfortable, but not in the go away kind of way.
I think like if you look over at her, she has like probably like a wide brimmed hat, and you could probably just see like the bottom half of her face, and you just see her like a little smile, and as she like notices that you're having a hard time saying, it's not like a mocking one, just kind of like a
right, just she's throwing her stone extra hard now. Just like eh. But eventually she'll stop with her thing, just like have a pretty good sized rock in her hand, just turning it around to kind of curb whatever anxiety she feels about this. And she'll like start to kind of say something for a bit and then just go, I would like to apologize. I didn't want to ignore you. I didn't want to walk out. But my head and my heart were conflicting. And I felt that if I tried to talk to you, I would say something I didn't mean. When you were making it very obvious you didn't want to stay if you were put in any danger, my head understood perfectly what you were saying, and I completely understand. But I couldn't help but feel a little misunderstood. It seemed like you thought I wanted to put you in danger, that I wanted this war to be a big part of it, to make it happen and everything, and be a major role in everything, but I'm just scared. I no longer fear what is inside me, but knowing what Egorod can do, knowing what he no doubt plans to do, I'm not just scared for myself. I was never not thinking of the bigger picture. I was never not thinking of more people than my own self. And I wanted to make that clear, but I couldn't do that when I was being irrational and over emotional. So I just wanted you to know that I never intend to put you in danger. If anything, I would send you in to look for my father instead of me. Heaven knows you could keep a cooler head. But if you still want to feel that way, that's perfectly fine. If you want to leave, I won't stop you.
Like there'd be a gap. She's just ensuring your words sunk in. Just giving it a little bit of time. Probably not. It feels longer probably than it is.
She's not looking at her at all. She's really focused on this rock.
Amelia's matching you. She's she realizes you would be uncomfortable having a face-to-face conversation, so she's just standing shoulder to shoulder. And she'll continue looking out at the water. Cosmo. She sounds like a little amused that she's trying to hide it because she feels like it's probably rude. I actually did not come here to ask for an apology from you or for justification. I appreciate it, but it wasn't as necessary as you may feel like it was. I came over to tell you I'm sorry. Mostly in my haste to make you all understand my position of not desiring to die. I could have worded it better, I think. Though it doesn't make it any untrue. And I had hoped that I had emphasized enough that the only circumstances that would cause me to leave you would be a calculation that we would not win nor be able to leave safely all. That all of us would be downed or be about to. And in that case, I would choose to save myself rather than die alongside all of you. And I did talk to Wayne a bit, and he had the same feelings. He understood what my words meant, but he did not. His heart didn't get it. And I don't truly expect you to understand. It is how I feel. But I will be by your side. I will make sure you get... Is this revenge? Is that what you're wishing? I will make sure you get whatever it is you need, as much as I can. I want to be by everyone's side as this happens.
I guess on the base terms, anyone would call it revenge. I don't fully deny it myself, but it never really felt fully like that to me. I hate him. I hate what he's done. I want him to end. But I won't put his end above others. I won't sacrifice anyone to pursue him. Because I believe even if I am not the one to deliver justice, it will come to him. I only wish to stop what he plans to do to the rest of the world and to save who he has hurt. It's less about revenge and just more a rescue mission, I suppose. But I understand people think it's opposites because the things I've said about him are very revenge coded. It sounds like I want to get revenge. I think at some point I wanted it to sound that way, so I wouldn't seem as scared as I am. But in reality, I don't even know if I'll ever get to really get close to him. He has a way of conveniently being hard to reach. Just out of reach. So, you know, as long as we can stop what he's doing and rescue my father and everyone else he's undoubtedly tortured and put through the same things as me, then I'll be happy. No one deserves that pain, that level of suffering.
Well, the only words I cared in that whole conversation, at least currently, are that you're scared, and I don't want you to be. And I don't think it befits you. So what do you need to not be scared?
I need my dad back.
Let's get him.
This is a nice rock.
I don't even know what kind of rock you're looking for. I've been trying to find one that I could hand you, and they all just look the same.
Just some really flat ones. They skip across the water better.
And she'll like look at for rocks for a second. And she looks like she's about to kind of like maybe pick one up, and then she'll kind of she's gonna in her prestidigitate. It says I can make a little image. With my prestidigitation?
Yep,
Like
like
a still image?
little like magical trinket almost.
No, it says an illusory or a trinket or an image.
Yep.
Or an illusory image. Can I make an image instead of drawing a picture? Could I just make an image of Egorod and the lady, like one after the other in my hand?
It only lasts for 6 seconds, but yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah, like Star Wars it for a second, okay?
Yep.
She'll just kind of, it's like a brief, like it's probably not, you, since you know them, I would assume you might understand what they look like. But she'll kind of flash them, like both in her hand. I had a dream and they were in it. It was quite scary. And they were marching. And they have a deal with one another. And I just tell you, yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, Cosmo's very, very quiet now. She's before she was nervous and, you know, obviously uncomfortable as everything like that, but now she's at her full height. Her face has darkened and she's now looking over the water, just like clenching that rock in her fist.
I didn't want to tell anyone about it. I wasn't sure if it was real, though it does concern people of your past. So I wish to show you. I think, what's the lady's name? I can't remember her name. Did we know it?
I do not believe you ever got the devil's name.
Okay, I thought maybe
No,
there was a
we
chapter.
didn't want her name. We wanted her gone.
Perhaps I should let Audubon know, since the devil lady is also part of his past in a way.
I think it's a good idea to let everyone know.
All right.
I don't believe what you saw was its theme.
I will take your word for it. She'll find a rock that's flat. She'll take your hand and put it in.
She'll like
We're good.
drop the other one, and there's like indentations in her palm, and she just like shakes her hand out a little bit
Yeah.
before just skipping the other one.
Yeah. Like don't think too hard. We're on our way.
If only we could fly.
And just give me a few more levels. I think I can make that happen.
But
No, my father would fly all over the place. It was quite incredible.
it's not levels. Are you talking about?
It's a
like,
wizard thing. It's how we
house?
love. It's how we like. Determine how strong we are.
Ah,
What we can do.
interesting. What level would I be?
Probably the same as me.
Ooh. Interesting.
But she'll leave you alone. She'll let you process that. But she left you with that message of cheer up. We can't do anything right now. So.
Cheer up! I'm gonna tell you about what Agorad
Cheer
is
up as much as
doing.
you can. Be yourself. Don't wallow in sadness, because there's nothing you can do about it at this moment.
Yeah, she'll definitely think on that.
But she'll go back. She's gonna wait till the morning, I think, to tell everybody, so that everyone can sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, come the next morning. Oh, sorry.
Come on, can we get like some artwork of that? Like library hat and the rain side by side or something. That's
Punch in a
my
rock.
image was like, that's such a cool picture right there. That looks beautiful in my mind.
Two ladies standing next to each other
Oh yeah,
Keep it
that's the
surprised.
in
best.
the rain.
All right. So, come the next day. As you once again set out, there's not really much to pack up. Somebody roll a dice smaller than a d20 for me, please.
I can do it. That is a 3 on a d4.
Okay. So,
I want a
for-
battle. I hope you rolled a battle.
Get that energy out.
Yeah.
We should
Get
run.
all
No.
that discomfort
When we
out.
first wake up in the morning, if it matters, Gavin, I would tell everyone about the dream.
Okay.
Once everyone's awake, right before we're about to leave.
I definitely write it down verbatim as you described it,
Valia's reading it from her book.
and then I'm writing it down. Exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cosmo
Everything,
believes it's... Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
everything that Amelia describes, as she's describing it, Vivi's like going, yeah, and like trying to put out like minor illusions, and he's like, "Is this right? Is this right?" And so we get like you know, little 3D representations.
Cool. Cosmo believes it's important, which is why I decided to let everyone know. She doesn't believe it was a dream. Don't
The
know about you
timing is
guys.
interesting.
Something more to it then.
If you wish to believe it that way, then it could be that.
What do you wish, Amelia?
Wish? I just believe it was a dream. We're going into a place and I'm scared, and these are people in my past that have frightened me. It makes sense that they would appear at a moment like this. But I'm choosing to believe Cosmo's intuition, since I'm not the best at it.
Above table, I know in Ashwindale you had a conversation with Vivi and Wayne about the voice in your head. Have you made that known to the whole party by this point? Did you say we could talk about it, or did you still?
I asked if you wouldn't.
Okay. Because that's what I'm trying to remember, if you had specifically said, because if you specifically said don't mention it, he's not going to bring it up.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what he's thinking about. And I think he's going to write it down and just kind of show it to you. It just says, "Did you ask the lady in your head?"
Oh.
And then turn back around, kind of hold it close, look at Artavan and Cosmo to make sure they didn't see it, even though they can't read.
Cosmo can read, she just can't write.
Oh yeah.
She's not that illiterate.
No, I haven't yet. She's gonna think in her mind. She's gonna be like, can you hear me? Are you there? Testing for the first time if it has to be out loud or not.
I'm here.
Okay, that works. That's nice. Do you have my dreams too? Or are you a separate being in my mind?
I don't sleep in whatever this is, whatever this form is. But will admit I did get curious and try to divine what was going on. And maybe that manifested as your dream.
Oh, so okay, all right. So it. Oh. So it was you. You did. That was your premonition, your divination.
Yes, my divination. Likely, I did not see what you dreamt, but what you described sounds like what I saw.
Was there anything specific you were looking for, or you were just curious?
Just curious.
All right, thank you. She'll just like wave her hand at Wayne, like it's fine. Like yeah, nothing else to say.
Oh, was a dream.
A second-hand dream.
It was a dream, technically.
So,
But if it's if this was true, then what does it mean? What do you guys think?
I mean, it confirms our suspicions that he was working with that devil lady.
Which likely means they're working with, the people underground, the cult. People that Belton was affiliated with.
And the mortician.
Mortician, yeah.
And you'll see Wayne kind of sink down a little bit as he just kind of... You almost see like a shadow, like a light shadow go over him for a moment.
We will have to be extra careful. Those people aren't fond of us. At the same time, the mortician's very fond of us, but not in a way I think we want. So, let's hope it was a dream, but it seems too unlikely, or too ironic, or too, whatever the word is, coincidental for it to simply be a dream. If anything, we should try and treat it as not a dream, and assume that they are all affiliated. So be careful with your reputation as we go to these towns, and let's try not to pull too many eyes in our direction.
But
If we can afford it.
but that's what I do. You're asking me not to?
Well, the type of eyes that you normally bring, I think, are actually a good cover. So be yourself, do your thing, and I think it might actually draw
Alright,
eyes away from our plans.
I'll just walk on the right side of the road then. You walk on the left side.
Yeah. We'll do that. And we'll just wear a shirt saying we're not with him.
Yeah,
Pointing at you, yeah.
right. Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Perfect. Plan.
So it's just-
Got the plan. I'm good to go.
Just logical.
But if we had those shirts on... Nah, just kidding.
So as you travel on this next day, as you kind of hit the midday, still a slight drizzle, but the sunlight is peeking through. Kind of in the water, you see some ripples forming. Just very subtle.
How far
But-
away?
Not terribly far. Probably like 15 feet into the water.
All right, going south.
No thanks.
Goodbye.
We're going a yep.
Wait, Vivi, you
absolutely.
can try your new fishing pole.
I
Amelia, come back.
use my minor illusion again, and I
She's
create like the something attractive, like a fish that's not swimming away fast enough to see if a bigger fish will come and bite.
All right. As you do that, you see the water break, and there's this snap as a pair of crocodiles break the water. But as they do, you see them. They seem like they pause a little bit, realizing there's no fish, and then you see them kind of go, turn, and they're not looking at you, but ahead of you. And you see that they open their mouths and start to hiss and back up a bit. As the mud in front of you begins to stir
No.
and rise.
No, thank you.
I back up slowly.
I want to check into this hotel never.
And
I got my
you just hear
wish.
this deep
It's a frog.
It's
As
Princess
It's
or Precious.
you see this
It's precious.
you
Yay!
see this
No, she's
giant,
playing with Hickamahoppy right now.
Princess was in the
you
mud.
see this giant thing burst out from the mud with frog-like features, 3 eyes on a single stalk looking at you, 4 tentacles going out in 2 large feet as it's covered in mud, as a Froghemoth steps out. I need everybody
Ooh.
to go to the battle map and roll initiative for me.
A Froghemoth.
No.
Oh, let me. Oh, cool. You put
Oh,
it
it
in
looks
the
so
chat. Nice.
strange.
Going
Dude, that
here.
straight up looks like it came out of a Ratchet and Clank game.
It does.
What
It's
is
like the
that?
Tyrannoid
Oh, really? I'm
monster.
excited to see
What
it.
is
then.
that, brother?
For the ew.
In the picture, it's holding a dude. In its artwork.
Back to the top, baby.
Can I still roll even though the game's paused?
Yes.
Okay. I guess everyone else did that.
Gosh.
Woohoo! Very good.
Alrighty.
Indeed.
And just missing Vivi's roll.
Just in time.
Crocodiles.
There we go. Oh, wow. Excellent.
Yeah,
Dude,
really good.
nice.
Excellent.
Was that nat
Alright.
20?
I didn't see if it was a... No, I don't think it was a nat. I think it was a 19.
Oh my God.
It was a
Alright.
19, yeah.
Well, that's the case. Top of the round. Vivi, you are first up.
Okay.
It's you and me just like old times, baby. Heyo.
Ayo.
I am not...
Oh, that sucker's
certain-
huge.
I'm not certain if BB has seen either of these creature types before. Crocodiles.
Yep, crocodiles
Froghemoth?
and a Froghemoth down here in front of the cart.
So,
Dude, look at him.
as above table, as a player, I want to know if Froghemoth is a beast type.
It
but
is a
Vivi- Yeah, what would Vivi be able to discern?
this thing does not look like it is this thing looks like a monster, not so much a beast.
Mm-hmm. Right. So
Good
what
so to
I,
show it for this.
yeah, what I have is charm animal. So that I'm going to focus on the ones that appear to be beasts. If I can discern that of the Froghemoth, I am going to take out my little violin, run that string, cross it a few times.
And these are big crocodiles. These are like akin to saltwater crocs.
Fully grown ones.
Oh yeah.
I cast Animal Friendship at level 2, affecting both crocodiles.
All
One
right.
action, 30
Oh. Oh, I forgot you
That
can do
would be
multiple
so
targets.
This one
Yes.
is 50. This one is 50 feet away, so you'd have to step out of the cart to get to both of them.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Would
yeah.
I hop out across
Yeah,
it?
so you'd hop
Did you-
to the
you had to be
middle
30 feet?
spot. Yeah, hop to the
Okay.
middle spot, and then you can move out. So yeah, you can go to
Right
like
there.
right there,
Okay.
and then now you can hop out. And then Artavan and Cosmo, I put you guys at the front of the cart because you two are basically the designated drivers.
Yeah, we are.
That's fair.
Right. Okay, and then go ahead and cast that spell.
Hey, I am good at Foundry. I am good at Foundry. Toggle?
Channel it.
No.
At,
Target? Oh, you-
at
So
the
target
thing on the
first.
left, hit
Target, there
that
it is.
D20. Yeah.
There it is. And I have spells. I have Animal Friendship.
And then change the upcast to second level and unclick the consume target. Consume spell slot.
First level. one action.
Consume target.
Yeah.
Where is the upcast option here? I'm not.
There's a drop down, and when you click on it, when you click on the dice to cast it,
Okay.
and then a middle pop up says first level, change it to second level.
Cast spell.
Alrighty. Okay.
There you go.
Do the one closest to you first. That is a
Ooh.
natural 20.
Woo!
And let's
Dang.
see the second
Boo.
one. Natural 2.
Ah.
So this.
Can I use my? I was letting you finish. Can I use my shifting on the one that did the 20?
Yeah, try again. Yeah,
Woo.
totally.
I think I
Sweet.
can click it on here actually.
Oh my gosh.
Another nat 20. What?
Oh, okay, never mind. He's meant to. He's meant to not be.
Hey, hey!
Two
At
nat
least
20s.
it was on that and not on the attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But this crocodile is now charmed by you. The one down here.
Oh boy. And I've used up all my movement. Let's see, bonus actions. Bonus actions. Okay. I will hold on to my bardic inspirations because cutting word is really good.
All right.
I know that I have a ring of spell storing, and I might want to use that. So I'm checking that real quick. Inventory. What am I holding in there? Okay. I see. And my turn.
Alrighty. Cosmo, it is now your turn.
Yeah. And that's a lot right now. Okay. Honestly, I feel like her and Artaban would be switched because if not, they can't really see what's coming up on the left side of the cart.
That makes sense.
That's just the
I'd say that makes sense.
Whoa, hey, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and she'll notice that only one of the Crocs was charmed, and she'll be like, do you want me to attack the one right in front of you before it gets you, or do you want to tame it or something? What do you want me to do? You're muted. I can't hear you. Speak louder.
He's just mouthing his words.
I mean, he doesn't know. I don't know. I don't know what's telling. I don't know. Ah!
Well, it didn't work, so
Worked on one of them.
Oh, the frog. The croc. I will say the croc is like hissing at Vivi, but it's not it's hard to tell if it's going to make like a move or not, which means I'm gonna roll for it.
okay.
But the Froghemoth is 100% gunning for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The big thing. The big slimy.
she's like torn between protecting her friend and looking at the thing, but she's gonna pick the behemoth and she's gonna stand up, take her javelin, and throw.
Alrighty, so he is 55 feet away.
Yeah,
So
I have
still-
120 feet of. That's 30 to 120, I think.
Okay, so
So just
beyond
at
30, it's at
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage. I don't care.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh my gosh! An 18 to
18,
hit, but
that-
if it hadn't have been, I would have
Yeah.
gotten a nat 20.
That does hit though. That does hit.
Minimal damage. 6.
6 damage.
But I have 2
Alrighty.
attacks! Yay!
Because it teleports back to you.
Yes! So I'm gonna do it all over again.
I try
I
refreshing the
missed
page.
this.
I'm not seeing anything.
I missed this.
Same with me. I didn't
Another
see
nat 20
anything.
on
I
the
don't see any
other
of
one?
these. I wonder
Oh my
if
gosh.
private
Are you
roll.
doing a private roll, Erica?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing a private
Oh.
GM roll. Whoopsies.
None of us
From
can
the
see it. We
last
can't be
time.
in your joy.
But yes, the 16 does also hit.
The 16. Okay. I got 2 nat 20s on the other ones.
Yeah,
gosh.
but it was disadvantaged, so
Dang it.
Another minute.
Another 6.
alrighty. So yeah, it goes in. You get this thing is not very heavily armored and it's very big and lumbering, so it's not the hardest thing to hit, but it's just beefy. And so it like barely notices it stabbing in. So it makes the holes, but it's still coming right at you guys.
Yeah, and she'll be like very torn, but I believe when she does this, she has full control. She is going to try raging. Woo! She's not very
Yay,
angry
stuff.
though.
Right.
So it's more like ah.
Adrenaline.
So as you do it,
It's like an intense focus.
you try to call on that thing again, and you start to see the tattoos on your body start lighting up.
Whoa.
Roll that D8 for your rage.
Okay, I'm gonna put it
And-
on there first. There we go. Cool, it shows up now. D8. I rolled a 3. Is that the one that I love?
Is that the teleporting one?
Is it? No, it's the intangible spirit. Dagnabbit. Number 2 is the teleportation. But I do like the intangible spirit.
All right.
The flump.
Let's see. And I'm gonna put it right here.
All right. Well, it is out of range because it's within 5 feet. So.
Dang it. Okay. Is it?
But yeah, the flump only has a 5 foot.
No, it appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice.
Oh, it just appears within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You
That
can
you,
go
that
and
you
put
can
it.
see within
Right.
30 feet
Is
of
it
you.
a? Is
Okay,
it a
never
deck-
mind.
Is it? Yeah.
So
that
you
can
can
see
make
within
it
30
spawn
feet.
here.
My range is 30 feet.
Yeah,
But
you
I,
have to
I,
move
You
closer.
I
can
will,
you can move though, right? If you want to make it.
I'm
reach.
not moving right now, but
Oh,
I
okay.
will make it appear 30 feet. I'll make it appear like right here because I know it's gonna come up to us. It's coming.
Well, it's going to
after.
explode immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Here, explode.
At the end of the current turn. Okay, yeah. Alright, never mind then. Oh, wait. I could do it at the crocodile, but that'll immediately make it aggressive.
Is that what
Now
you
I'm
want to
torn.
do?
Ah! No,
You-
she's not gonna do it.
Okay. But you feel the tattoo light up. The tattoos light up, and you feel like your muscles tense up, your heart rate, your pulse quicken, and you start to focus. But normally by this point, you'd almost black out and wake up later. You're seeing clearer than you've ever seen before.
Yeah, Artavan will see her just go. Just- She's not going blank anymore. She's looking at her tattoos. So I'm just, oh.
Meanwhile,
Instantly
Lee's
loses
getting
rage
chomped on.
because you're not angry. You're just fascinated.
All right. Okay. Up next, Amelia. It is your turn.
Ooh, okay. Amelia is gonna pop her head out the door window. I'm sure we just like normally just slam them all open so that we can fight from the inside of this place.
Yeah.
And she like pokes her head out and sees this thing like 70 feet away from us. And she'll reach into like Cosmo's little baking bag and pull out a bit of butter. Sounds a little weird. But she's gonna like start casting this magic like weave spell around it, and then she'll kind of toss it, and it goes further than the like amount of force she gave, and she's gonna cast grease using this butter.
Ooh, nice.
I can put it right. It looks weird on this guy sometimes, but I'm gonna put it right, like there, I guess.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. And then is it
So
standing
he
in the
has
area
to-
and then when he moves, correct?
Yeah, when he starts his turn there.
All right.
And she'll be like, all right, I hope that did something.
Okay.
My turn.
Right. Artavan, it is your turn.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, I coughed. No need for that. I think he would call out, "Protect Vivi. I'm gonna protect Butte." And then, okay, that was awesome. Yeah,
You've got this.
It's right here.
Thanks for
Okay,
looking
I'm
out for me,
melee.
even though I always get into trouble anyway.
So yeah, he's gonna hop down on all fours and just kind of like meet up with this thing, to kind of keep it.
Oh.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go back just a tad. Sorry, I'm still gonna go on all fours, use my bonus action, but I am gonna sit here, and
Okay.
then hold my
Amelia just should
action
have timed to us.
to attack him for when it gets near me.
All right. Sounds good.
That's my turn.
Okay. Wayne, it is your go.
Okay, so first as an action, I do want to cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
I'm gonna go like this. Apply active effect. Oh wait, if I go like this, target myself, apply active effect. Okay, I didn't know something fancy would happen if I did that. Apparently not. And then, out of curiosity, if I do, would you allow me to do a bonus action to unbuckle Butte? Or no?
No, that's like a minute process.
Okay, then I am going to step out here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stay right there.
All right. And then the next one is
Actually, it says, sorry, I don't think it matters really, but it does say when the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed a dex saving throw or fall prone. So it did
Okay.
happen like right away, but we passed that, so we don't have to do it.
I can do it right here.
Because then that might change what Artavan does.
9, so he would fall prone.
Because like he would have been prone for Artavan's turn, so he
Yeah,
might have
so-
actually walked up.
Yeah, so would you want to have changed what you did on your turn, Artavan?
Yeah, he was kind of banking on the prone condition
okay.
to go ham.
I'll allow you to go back and do that.
Thanks,
Okay.
Gavin.
Real quick, sorry, Wayne.
We have.
No,
we
no,
have a
it doesn't
freaking
change what I was
deal.
gonna do. So
Yes,
my
it
turn will stay
does.
the same.
So yeah, there you go.
Okay, let's go here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Attack with advantage.
Oh.
22.
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
Holy.
Okay. That is a 9 bludgeoning damage. What the froge mouth?
Alrighty.
Why did that pop up? That was weird.
Froge mode.
Did he have any reaction to the bludgeoning side of things?
No, it seemed to sink in just like normal.
Cool. I'm gonna just for funsies do the piercing side. Oops, I did normal. Let's try that one more time. See if I can try it. Oh, that's so close.
Ah,
The same roll.
do the piercing
Oh,
side.
nice damage though.
Then 14 piercing damage that time.
Alrighty. It seems to have no special effect on him. Seems to be just
Yeah,
as
I didn't think
effective.
so. Cool.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I love that half of it is like a
So
war pick.
This
That's awesome.
crocodile, let
Yeah.
me roll
Yeah.
just a flat d20. Let's see if it's even or odd. Even. It is hungry enough.
No.
So it is going to move up and target Vivi with a bite.
No.
Yeah, looks like that'll hit.
No.
That is a 6 to hit. Does
A
not
6.
hit.
Oh, a 6 to hit?
Yeah,
I
6
thought
to
it was
hit.
18.
Oh,
No.
the 18 was to decide what it was gonna do.
Yeah, to decide
Oh.
what it was gonna do.
It's snapping at Vivi, and Vivi's like doing like somersaults like through
Yeah.
the mouth to get away from it. It's not-
Yeah, it is
Being a
going.
Dark
This
Souls
is
guy right now.
yeah, this is a big thing. All right. Okay. Up next is the Froghemoth. It was going to get up and is going to target Artavan. Alrighty.
Gonna do a persuasion check to make him not.
So it is going to do a bite attack. That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ugh.
Alright. Okay. And there we go.
Oh, good. That's low damage.
You take 13 piercing
Yeah.
damage, and it swallows you whole.
No.
Oh,
Don't worry, I got this.
and then it is going to go. If it moves, it has to make another deck save, right?
I'm gonna wear him
No,
like a
if it
suit.
ends its turn in Greece, it has to do it.
He did use
Okay.
half to stand up.
5,
Half his
10,
movement.
15.
Oh, no.
Barely able to get out.
Ugh.
Okay, so that is all it can do. So if that, all it can do with that. Let me stop selecting Artavan. Let's see.
Eh.
Because of his movement speed, that is all he can do this turn.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright.
gosh.
That brings us to the crocodile. That is charmed by Vivi. So Vivi, what are you gonna have your buddy crocodile do?
So what is this thing's movement speed on land, please?
Movement speed on land 20 feet. And it's a 30-foot swim.
Can I have it sprint towards the
The Froghemoth.
Yeah, a big old crocodile gallop
Right.
to get as close as
Gonna-
possible.
Do the crocodile sprint towards
Okay.
it.
It'll hold an action.
It had to dash to get there,
Oh,
so
it had
it
to
can't.
dash,
Yeah.
so no action. Right. Okay, that's it then.
Okay, but it is now your turn, Vivi.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to lean out and gently kiss the little nose on the crocodile, blow in my hand, and turn into a little puff of smoke and misty step away.
Yes.
Nice. There's actually an animation for Misty Step when you do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
So I got it selected. I am.
Make sure you have yourself as the target.
Oh,
No,
myself.
you don't have to target yourself with that.
Okay, good. Because it's on the automatic self.
Yeah.
Misty step cast spell.
And then just click on where you're gonna go.
Come to me, come to me.
Yeah, may I misty
yes.
step up to the cart?
Yes.
You can also be on
The
mute.
doors
That'd
are
be kind of
open.
fun.
You can also be on
Okay.
top of the cart if you wanted to.
That's
Yeah.
that's sort of what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah. You are more than welcome to.
So I've got it makes me select the cart, but I don't have any like cast option.
Oh, okay. Just click next to the cart and then I'll move you. So click to the left of the cart.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Team yourself. Yep. Finally.
Woo.
There we go. All right, you're on top of the cart. You still have
Okay.
your action, so you can cast a
Right.
cantrip or attack.
He yells out to the Froghemoth, "Don't you know it's rude to try to talk with your mouth full?" And I cast Vicious Mockery on it.
My legs just sticking out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, wisdom saving throw. Yeah, no. That's a 12.
So let's just
Should be 2d4 by this point, right?
damage normal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ooh,
Yeah.
almost
Yep,
full.
And disadvantage on disadvantage
Its
on its
next
next
attack
saving
roll.
or next attack roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good
that-
turn.
That's my turn.
Yeah, very good turn. Okay, Cosmo, it is your go now.
Yeah, okay, yep. She knows that Croc is vicious now, so she is going to go directly up to it, switch out with her bonus action or her free action to her great axe
Okay,
and attack.
go ahead and make that attack roll.
Attack. No, 15.
That does hit.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Because they're slow. They're not dexterous.
Yep.
They can slow.
Okay,
Oh.
16 damage.
16. Alrighty.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It is looking
Okay.
really bad after that.
Okay, and okay. Then she's going to hit it again. Ooh, 11.
Just misses.
Ah, dang it. Okay. And it's a bonus action.
Yep, bonus action to do
Bonus
your
action.
thing.
I'm
I
gonna put
forgot.
it
In
right
this campaign,
here on
how
the
are we
other side
doing
of
weapon
it.
switching? Are we still doing the free action or are we doing bonus
free,
action?
free action for now.
Mm-hmm.
If we find it needs a bit more balancing, then we can swap it to bonus action if you're proficient.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm
Right.
gonna make it appear right here,
It's
so
a
it doesn't hit me.
Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Hang on. It is a dexterity saving throw. Yes.
Okay. That is a 14.
Okay. What is my
The DC.
DC? My DC is 12, so
Okay,
it succeeds.
so it succeeds, so no effect.
Yeah, darn. But that's my turn. I did so much.
Okay. Amelia, it is your turn.
Okay, first, Sean, just to see, Artavan. Sean said that we can see Artavan's like leg popping out. Is that still true? Because
No, he has full cover from all effects.
No, I would. That would have been so funny.
Yep, he has full cover from all outside effects.
It's just a toe.
He's blinded and restrained, has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Froghemoth. And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to attempt to shove it back. With my
Nice.
telekinetic shove as a bonus action.
Alrighty. Oh. 15.
Oh, he just
Ah,
succeeds.
Dang.
So she tries that with her mind, and that doesn't work. So she whips out her ring of the ram.
Ring of the Ram. Let's go.
I'm gonna use 2 of those, so I have to plus. Let's see, it's +7 to hit. Let's see if I
It's
can hit him.
2d10 per charge and 5 feet per charge.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Woo! Okay,
So
so,
that's-
2d10.
It's a 2d10 per charge, so you use 2 charges,
Oh my
right?
God.
So 4d10.
So it's 4d10.
Okay, I'll roll 4d10,
And
and
he
then
gets
he gets
pushed
bumped back 10
feet. Yep.
Holy moly. Hey, right back into the grease.
Oh, hi guys.
Oh, you just said 4d10.
Oh, I rolled 2d10. Let me roll another 2d.
Yep. But 15. Okay.
First is 15, and then 3. Oh, it sucks.
So 18.
18 damage, but he gets pushed back 10 feet, and he's pushed back into the grease. So dexterity saving throw, which will knock him prone again.
Yes.
All right.
Um,
So
And then I'll just step out, like, to the cart just a little bit, just so I can see better.
all right. Okay.
That's it.
Artavan, it is your turn. You are blinded and restrained. And you are now getting tossed around inside this thing's gullet.
Hi. Okay. Well, if I can get any kind of movement in my arm, I'm gonna try and hit this thing from the inside.
Okay. Go ahead and make
Is it-
attack roll. Since it's prone, you technically have advantage, so it'll be a flat roll. Technically speaking.
Yeah. He's laying down. I'm inside him.
Yeah.
Now I can hit him better. Okay. Yep. Just doing a regular old attack. 17.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Holy
Okay.
moly.
I'm gonna roll. That's my flat damage, and then suddenly glowing lights come from his teeth.
Alrighty.
What?
As I also add divine smite on top of that.
Okay.
That is 14 more damage.
Holy moly.
For a total of
One
25.
25 in that hit.
Alright.
Second swing.
And then
Okay.
because you hit the damage threshold, so at the end of the turn, it's got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Perfect. Then I'll go ahead. Just oh, I didn't do the damage
Yep.
on
So yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
hammer. Dang, only 7 bludgeoning damage. But you add 2 more
No,
radiant
no.
damage.
Okay.
I rolled 3 ones in a row.
Constitution
What
saving
I hit.
throw. Right, he keeps you in his mouth. He succeeds the save.
Okay, I'd like to veto that roll.
He does not regurgitate you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Is that something I could see, like him trying to not throw Artavan up?
Yeah, it's technically the Froghemoth, so yeah.
Could I do the Colonel Shift to make him like
Try
like
again?
gag again?
Yeah.
You just like pull
Yes.
on his uvula.
Like no.
I rolled
the
higher.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, I gotta put that down. I
All
keep
right.
forgetting to push
He
the button
gets
first.
swallowed
That's okay.
just a little bit
Okay.
more.
Wayne, it is now. Oh wait, do you have anything with your bonus action you want to do or no?
I'll climb out with my bonus. So we're
Alright.
good.
Wayne, it is your turn.
Now remind me, ranged stuff against a prone doesn't give it advantage, right?
If it's a range attack roll, it gives it disadvantage.
But dexterity
Well-
saving throws have disadvantage.
yeah.
Now that being
One-
said,
Oh, so,
One more thing.
yeah.
Artavan was supposed to take damage if he starts his turn inside
nope,
the mouth.
it's at the start of the Froghemoth's turn.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
so what I was gonna say is, technically it doesn't make it a ranged spell. It just increases the range of a. Basically, I want to do distant cast of inflict wounds, but
Ooh.
it would still be a touch spell. Just the meta magic makes it reach further.
Yeah, that's a melee attack stuff.
Yeah,
Loopholes.
So-
Okay.
gotta love the loopholes.
Yes.
All right, Gavin, I'm gonna move closer just for a sec. I'll move back.
Yep.
So let me
One
do
more.
this. No, I'm inside of him now.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at the purple.
Hey, you come here often?
Okay, so I'm gonna distant cast it at 3rd level. Go like that. So you see, he starts glowing. And he's like, "Give Audubon back!" That is a nat 20
Wait, why do you have advantage? Oh yeah, because he's prone.
because he's prone.
All right, go ahead and roll that damage.
All right, that's 10d10. That's 56 necrotic damage.
Oh,
I think I died.
It is looking really rough.
So,
Gosh.
I'm very satisfied with that.
Just
Let me
Cosmo in the background. Wow, I missed out on so much. Holy moly.
what spell was that?
inflict wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
Wait, that was amazing.
And then I think I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay, right at the corner of Butte.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is the crocodile by Cosmo.
Wait, does he have to make a con save again?
No, he does not.
Dang it.
It's only damage from the inside. He's gonna try and bite Cosmo and get a 9 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
Alrighty. Well, up next is the Froghemoth. So he is going to stand up. 5, 10, 15. And target Wayne. With
No.
Luckily, he's already got somebody on the inside, so I hope I don't get it. Go in. I'm about to eat those words, and he's about to eat me.
he's gonna do tongue attack. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no!
You're so good at these. You're fine.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and Artavan, you take 3d6 acid damage. So you take 7 acid damage.
Ugh.
That's an 8.
Okay, you are pulled within 5 feet of him, and then he's going
Wait,
to
what is the DC on that?
18.
Okay, never mind then. I'm not doing that.
All right, and then he is going to do a bite attack and
Oh,
get a natural
gosh.
20.
No.
I used my reaction. I'm sorry. Oh, Jeremy's saying stuff.
All right,
I thought you were. You were munching. I saw. I saw your mouth moving.
so you take. Oh. You take 29 piercing damage,
Oh gosh.
and
That
you
was a
are
lucky
no.
throw.
and you
I
are
used-
also swallowed.
I have been muted this entire time. Are you kidding me? Can I use cutting words for the
Oh,
bite attack, please?
Yes,
I'm
you
so
can.
Please.
Oh, that's right. Cutting words is here in Foundry.
Yeah, so it's minus a d6. So I'm just doing that so I can roll damage again if because it won't be a crit if it still hits.
Thank you.
Although
Okay.
that was still a crit.
Yeah, it was still
Yeah.
when you
It
rolled
was
again.
a crit.
All right, so
Crap.
Good thing we didn't throttle shift.
roll a d8 because your bardic is a d8 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Uh,
it's just a
Here we go.
d8.
Yeah, Max.
So that brings it to a 22 to hit. So it's just normal damage.
Okay.
Still hit. Dang it.
So that is 29 damage.
29
No!
It's the same exact.
He just
Are
was
you
real bad
kidding
last
me?
time.
Oh
All right.
We can't-
And you are swallowed.
Oh
no. 2 nat 20s and 29
Hey,
both
They're
what's
meant to be.
And it is
Ah!
and then it is going to attack the crocodile here with a tentacle attack.
Oh
you doing?
gosh.
I have a nice little place warmed up for
And
you.
get a 12
You
to
got a
hit,
fire
which
over
will
there.
just hit,
Hey you're finally awake.
which does 15 damage to the
Crocodile.
crocodile.
Are you able to keep track of the health there?
Yep.
'Cause okay, great.
Okay. But now it is the charmed crocodile's turn.
Right. So closing the distance, I believe.
Yep. Right there.
It will. Okay. Crocodiles have very, very powerful bite force. Correct.
Yes.
I would like the crocodile to attempt to grapple one of this thing's legs.
Its bite attack automatically grapples.
Okay, auto grapple. So
Yep.
yeah, are you able to roll that?
Yep. It's
Yep.
just part of the bite attack. If the attack lands, it's grappled.
Grappled? Oh, not yet.
If it lands, which it just misses.
Ah!
Ah. Sad story.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna lose 2 of them this time.
Top of the round, Vivi.
Oh my god. Yeah. I start playing furiously on my little fiddle, and I cast Enlarge on the crocodile.
Oh, nice.
The charm crocodile.
Is animal friendship and concentration, or it just works,
Oh, yeah.
doesn't it?
No,
Yeah.
it's 24. It's 24
I
hours.
love that. I love that so much.
Whoop.
Boing.
Yep.
Now it's a
So
circus.
that's okay. That's action.
Or demonic.
Now we have a Froghemoth and a Crochemoth. Yay!
I
Section.
love that.
Wish I had a mark
Dude, this
right
is like
now.
one of those like B movies. Froghemoth versus Mega Croc.
I could cast enlarge on myself and wear this thing like a skin suit. That'd be cool.
All right, that's the new name of the
So
episode.
gross.
Froghemoth versus Mega Croc.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Perfect. I would like so Princess, who is with me, to run towards the Froghemoth.
Okay.
And I believe is it 30 feet? Or is it 25? The little monkey?
I believe it is 30.
Okay. If I can get within, I think 15, that will suit my needs.
Yep, you can get to about right there.
Okay.
And then familiars, when they're out in the field, familiars have their own initiative.
Okay. So it can't necessarily go right now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now that she's out in the field, I'll roll her initiative.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
Okay.
That will do.
All right. Keep in mind, if you're casting a spell through her, that would be on your turn. Because as a monkey, she would have her own actions. But as a familiar, since you're not a Pact of the Chain Warlock, she cannot do attacks. But she can do other stuff.
Understood.
Okay, Cosmo, it is your turn.
Oh crap! Oh my goodness. Now we get in battle Cosmo commentary. Okay, she'll be like, Phoebe, Amelia, take care of this Croc. I'm gonna go help the others. And she's
I was just
gonna
about
go,
to say the same thing.
the same blade wave.
It will get an attack of opportunity on you.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna
Grabs
take
you
it.
and pulls you in.
That is
Oh,
a
no.
17 to hit.
Oh, dag nabbit, it hits.
All right, you are
I'm
grappled.
grappled.
So you lost 5 feet of movement.
Ah, dang it. I lost 5 feet of movement?
Because you moved out of its range and it attacked and grappled you.
Okay. It'll take my action to get out of it, won't it?
Yes, or you can attack it.
Ah! Ah, dang it!
Just get out of it. You gotta go.
As you go to run, it snaps down on your leg.
Yeah, I'll attack it then to
All right.
get it to let go of me.
Okay.
Oh!
That does not hit.
Wow.
It
You
was
go-
so close to a nat 20!
You go in for the hit and it just thrashes you to the side, making you lose your grip.
I can't throw my javelin while I'm grappled, can I?
You can try. It's at disadvantage.
Ooh. Yeah, I want to try it. I want to
Alright.
try it. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my javelin and try and throw at the Froghemoth.
Okay, go ahead and make that attack roll. It's disadvantage.
Oh, 15.
That does hit.
Yes! Ah, thank goodness. Dag nabbit, 6 damage again. but I'm gonna have the flump or whatever go right behind that.
Okay, DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Nat 1!
Nat 1. Okay, go ahead and roll that damage. I believe it's a D6.
Yes. It is a... Oh my gosh, I have to go back to it, but it won't take that long. Okay, it's... Yeah, 1d6. So I'll put that in Foundry. And 4 damage.
And with that, it explodes, and you hear this sickening crunch as it falls down dead.
Yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna use that opportunity
Good
to
job.
move. Okay, I lost 5, so that
So you
means
got
I have
35.
35. Okay. Oh, that's enough to go up to here. All right, and that'll end my turn.
Okay, Amelia, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to. Who's next in initiative? Artaban? Ugh. Okay. What? Sorry, I just saw you make sounds. I'm gonna just cast Magic Missile at 3rd level on the frog.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level at the crocodile, so we can just. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
And the other ones are
yeah.
buddy. Yeah. Okay, we'll do this.
Woo.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, well, I put those down, so let me just roll some damage. So it should be. If I put 3rd level, it will
That
automatically.
should be 5, right?
5d4 plus, yeah, plus 1 each.
Plus
Let's
5.
see. It'll.
Yeah, 5d4 plus 5. So, yeah, you can click on the...
Okay,
Here,
well, let me just do 4
yeah.
then.
Well, go... Yeah. So,
Should I just do 5 and we'll just ignore
Yep,
that one?
so
5d4 plus 5.
5d4 plus 5, yeah. So,
Here it goes. Ready?
yep.
Wah-bam.
Oh,
16.
yeah.
Oh!
Nice.
Describe to me
Yes.
how you want to kill it.
So she conjures a bunch of like magic-made icicles, and they'd all just stab like, just like all up around it.
It just, like, goes in and, like, 2 stab into like, its chest area, and then 1 in each of its eyes, and then they just all...
Ew. Tried not to do that, but all right.
as it falls over and collapses, and as it hits the ground, you guys, Wayne and Artaban, just slide out in acidic mucus.
Yeah,
Dude, it's like-
Sokka and
It's like
Yeah,
it's like
exactly,
Sokka,
exactly
Sokka
like
in the
Sokka.
background with Appa just.
Yes, exactly.
And
Oh my
as
gosh.
combat comes to a close, that is where we are going to take our break. So we will be back in about 15 minutes for player reference. Let's make that 7:17, and we will be back as soon as we soon as that's over.
Yes.
And we are back. So, as the dust settles, you have the enlarged crocodile standing over the body of the behemoth, just kind of sitting there. As Wayne and Artavan, you just out of the mouth.
That was not pleasant.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
She'll like bring over her handkerchief and just like clean off Wayne's hand before pulling him up.
Well, yeah, I'm more like alerted at the fact there's a giant attacking, aggressive crocodile right next to my face when I, get out of this mess.
Yeah, it's just doing that crocodile thing where it's just like standing there with its jaw
and immediately
open.
get into position to like.
What's
No,
the size
no,
above
no.
large?
Huge.
Huge.
No, don't hurt him. Bibi,
Oh, no, it's a
Bibi charmed
defensive
him. Yeah. Bibi charmed him. He's all good.
And it's just doing
I-
that like that
okay.
straight ahead death stare with the open maw.
I'm gonna do some like marionette movements, like Vivi's doing some marionette movements, and I'm
Hello, my
attempting to
darling.
persuade the crocodile to
Starts
roll
dancing.
over and show its belly.
That's normal with Evie, so sheath the hammer and check if everyone's still alive.
Just
So we-
just wants a good scratching.
We
Just
basically
give
just
him
have a
on the belly.
Dinosuchus is what we have.
Uh-huh.
Well, it lasts for a minute, so not really.
Amelia's having a private panic attack in the back there. She's like, just stepped into the cart. She's just like, don't let anyone see. But she's keeping it private.
Okay, you both are okay. Bibi, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna go wash off.
Hey, crocodile friend person, you. Does that big frog monster look tasty? Would you like to eat him? Would you?
And it just takes a huge and it starts pulling it in, but it does shrink before it's able to get it. And so as it shrinks, it just
It does the barfing up thing.
yep.
That's great.
So
Oh my
it
gosh.
grabs onto one of the tentacles and does a death roll to rip it off, and then
Nice.
eats that.
Cool. Okay.
Nice. At least it won't be hungry enough to attack us after it's not charmed, hopefully. So after
Um,
seeing if everyone else is okay, she'll be like, Amelia, are you okay?
Super
Hey,
weak.
you didn't touch her. She's fine.
It's good. I'm good. Just clean up, I guess.
You need some time? We can give you some time.
She just doesn't respond.
Yeah,
It took all her effort just to say that.
let's give us some space. Oh.
And Cosmo, by
Audubon,
this
come here.
point, you'd feel the power leave your body. The tattoos stop glowing.
Just I was awake, so was that you guys?
I'm going to walk up to Artavan. Put one hand.
too.
Yeah. If you're in the lake, then yeah, I'll come join you out there.
Seems like the perfect time. There's only 2 crocodiles in this lake.
Just
I know, right?
wash off.
We're good. Well, it's not even like the wash off. I walk
That's what I'm
up
doing.
and hands glow, the gold and the prismatic, and then one hand on you, one hand on me. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Which, let me do this. Yeah, we'll stay with that. So we both get 13 healing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How's everybody else doing? Anybody hurting?
Cosmo got a tiny scratch.
There are a few teeth marks and they're kind of bleeding a little bit, but she's like, I'm okay.
Yeah, I got.
Then I'm gonna
scratches,
do free cast of Cure Wounds on myself.
I like to think how, like, Cosmo now... Oh, that's my hand. Hi, everybody. Cosmo now, like, talks all the time in combat, letting everyone know, like, what should I do? Or I'm going to do this, everybody. Instead of just raging and going crazy. It's like, what?
Oh yeah, Cosmo, you were still talking,
Yeah.
but you were attacking.
Yeah, I have control
Yeah.
of the things that makes me go blank now, so now I don't go blank.
Because you confronted your trauma.
No, because
No,
I
because we-
confronted the demigod living inside my head.
Yeah, your trauma.
That's a different thing I need to tackle. But for now,
Oh, okay.
it was only that. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure that once I get the other half, Pugna's other half, I'll be able to be even more powerful. It'll be awesome. But wow, I didn't realize just how much I miss when I go blank. This was great.
So what was it like?
Wow. I mean, you guys, I mean, kind of told me that my tattoos glow, but like, I didn't know that they glowed. Really, you know, I didn't realize just how brightly they glow and just how focused. I mean, I was also not focused because, you know, it was the first time, so I was kind of whoa, but I felt so focused and like I could see everything so much better. It was almost like I actually had my other eye. It
I'm a little
was,
sad that I was in the stomach the whole time and didn't get to see any of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
What
Sounds
did
like it
you
was
see?
great.
What did you see in the stomach? What was in there?
Well, when
A lot
I
of
hit it
slime.
with a lot of light, it was a lot of red and green, and then Wayne popped in. That was really odd.
You had a sleepover with Wayne inside of
Pretty much.
Froghemoth?
It was
I was
very
out in
warm.
less than 6
It
seconds,
was freezing.
but it felt a lot longer.
So yes, thank you for coming in and grabbing me and getting out.
You're welcome.
That's what it looked like what happened.
I tried to get you out from the outside, but I figured, no, it just ate me.
Same.
Amelia like pops out now. She's like, Oh, is everyone all right?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, we're
We're
okay.
like having dinner.
You need some
I
like
don't have
water or something?
Oh, I think I'm all right. I'm not too hungry or thirsty. I just wanted to
Okay,
make sure
good.
you all were good.
Yeah, we're all right. I got a little scratch, but I didn't feel it much.
Oh, do you want me to wrap it for you?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
It's just
I'm
my
sure we
leg.
have like a little med kit with like some cloth or something. I'll wrap it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, BB, what's your new friend's name?
It's a good question.
Death roll.
That gives me an idea.
Death row.
Sushi.
I like that.
I think I'll call him Sushi because he rolls. And sometimes he like wraps himself up in like little water plants, like like.
What's
seafood.
sushi?
It's fish,
Oh.
but don't tell Sushi that.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
Um,
it's Sushi's favorite
Technically,
food.
he's a reptile, not a fish.
Technically,
Sushi's favorite
actually,
Was that Audubon?
Although he stays in the water, he's not a fish.
Probably.
All right.
Depends on which voice you think was Artavan, but one of those voices was his.
Mm-hmm.
So, as the coast is now pretty clear, Sushi is much slower than your cart, so in order to get him to come along, you'd have to finagle him to the top of the cart very awkwardly.
Can he swim? Can he swim along the side of the lake with us?
Oh, you can certainly, yeah.
Let's do that. Let's just have him like just on the shore's edge, just swimming as far as he can, as far
That
as we
does
can
work
travel.
for now, but perhaps once we leave the shore's edge, we might need
Well,
to think of
the
something.
cart is just big enough that he can rest on top of it without breaking it, but it'd
We-
be like an
oh.
awkward basking spot.
That's true. We could also just leave him. I mean, this is his home.
It might be good for him too. I don't know if he should come with us further in.
This can be like a catch and release program,
Perfect.
or we could trudge him across the desert to help fight a war for us.
Maybe you can learn to ride him and you'll be the lone warrior on a crocodile.
He is intimidating.
All
Here
right,
he
all right,
comes!
and
Here he comes!
I-
Any
I-
second now!
Well, and aren't the bone breakers hunters? Maybe they would look at you kindly for having a giant beast.
I'm gonna. Oh, is that true?
I don't know. Artavan said that they like to hunt big things.
I'd like to leave it up to him. When it's time for us to part ways, I'll ask him what he wants to do.
I mean,
That sound good? Because we still got a little ways to travel. So right now,
Lots
he's
of
coming
ways,
along the shore
actually.
with us. We'll
Whatever
figure
you
it
wish
out
to do,
when we
Vivi.
come to that. Yeah, we'll figure it
Sounds
out
good.
when we come to that. By the time that we start traveling away from the lake, I want to let the crocodile decide what it wants to do.
Okay. So we're moving along. Now is the point where you are in Ruskalia proper. So you guys are going to choose the next space you'll be moving to.
Can you point to the spot where we're heading? Which of it is which town
right
is it?
here.
Bonebreak Ridge, right down here.
Oh gosh.
So you are
Where's your
about
token right now?
at the end of this day you'll be 10 days away.
Should we go to that town that is there? Should we walk towards that town?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
There might be like a path at this point you might be able to see leading there.
Yeah.
Gavin,
Yes.
if you could flip a coin behind your magic DM screen, and Vivi, gives Sushi the choice if they would like to travel and see the world. And he does this because he doesn't speak crocodile, but he does
Travel and
this.
see the world.
There's an
So cute.
understanding.
He does this in interpretive dance and also use of like prestidigitation and minor illusion. You know,
All right. Just tell me even or odd.
odd.
Sushi travels with you. Out of 15.
Yes!
Sushi just waddles alongside. You can kind of like make a ramp and like help push him up on top, and he's just gonna bask on the top of the carriage.
Nice.
So due to the way that he's shaped, there's just enough room for Cosmo and Artavon. If they sit up top on top of it, they have enough room to sit and basically use him almost as like a
There's
couch.
just
to
like
lean
a
back against
massive
him.
head above you.
Yeah, as you're
Yes.
driving, there's just this massive crocodile jaw just
Leather-
right
big leather
in
bench.
between you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cosmo
Not
will
only is it-
occasionally reach up to scratch his chin.
Not only is it raining, but the breath is off.
Yeah, just this.
It's
Yeah, he
noise.
just when Artavon says that, he just makes that like low guttural like.
Cosmo doesn't mind.
Melia just, it's like the cart's creaking a lot more than normal, and she just looks a little worried sometimes, like up at the top. Just unsure if the cart will hold.
When it starts to rain, he'll do that basking thing where they just like open their jaws and they're just like ah.
Yes. Love
In it.
that.
Just leaning
water.
away from the mouth.
All right.
Okay, so
So,
we're heading to like direct line to Bone Break.
Yeah, like where are
On Ridge?
which space are you guys moving to?
where
This
are
one?
we at?
You are right.
We are right here.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't
right
see
there.
the icon on our
Okay.
screen, but I can see on your stream.
Awesome.
Right here.
Okay.
Woo.
Well, so unless you guys want to do something in the night, we can move on to the next day.
Cosmo will actually like be scratching the crocodile's chin and be like, "Oh, Aldeban, I actually have something. I want to give you this," and she'll reach to her back and like pull out her shield and like offer it to him.
Are you
I mean-
sure?
Yeah, I don't need it anymore. I feel like I can see just fine without it. And I figure, I don't know, maybe you might want it.
I'll give it a little test run. I'll see how it feels. Thank you.
Okay. No problem.
You want to use my super rough-looking old shield thing, if you can still call it that? In the meantime,
I don't need a shield.
I thought so. Yeah, thank
Yeah, that's not exactly how I generally roll.
you. I'll give this a try. I appreciate it.
I believe it does require attunement, and it will give you advantage on initiative rolls.
It's the Sentinel Shield.
Sentinel Shield, so you can go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Very well.
Wow, where did that come
Wait.
from?
You guys found it
Xylith's
way
tomb.
back in Xylith's underground bunker.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
were fighting the Mind Flayer.
but now that I have my new fun level
Now
up,
that everybody's level 7.
now that I'm level 7, I don't need the shield. I already have innate advantage.
All right. Okay. So as you move forward on this day, the landscape begins to change. It starts to become this pale green as the ground softens, as you now enter, technically are now entering the Southwind Wildlands. An open, and as you can see, you can definitely see the thick swamp up ahead. But at this moment, you are in the grasslands that loop up. And the grass is soft and there is a decent breeze that is blowing. And so just green plains, tall patches of tall reeds, clusters of trees here and there, and the occasional just large boulder protruding out from the ground. A incredibly stark difference to the landscape of Alabast. So, I need somebody to roll a... you can all take a long rest, by the way, since you would have done the night.
Yay!
So the temperature, does it get
It
stay
is...
the same, or does it get warmer or colder? We're going away from a volcano, so
It is actually still pretty warm. It's getting much more humid as well.
okay. Constant prestidigitation, that's so normal. She has a permanent one of those little like fans that blows like squirts water on you. Just all the time.
I'll just cast Ray of Frost on myself to stay cool.
You hurt yourself, but it feels good.
Just the white eyelashes and like the frost on the face. I feel great.
Yeah, I've got a fox mage paw going. It's just little magic fox paw.
Cosmo's taking off her cowl and putting it inside, just like.
Hey Vivi,
Yeah.
can you teach me a song?
Oh. Well, sure. That sounds lovely. Are we at a camp? Are we at our campsite or?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
well-
you can go to the
Yeah.
All right.
I have a little bit of music training. I wasn't the best at it, so I'm not a complete beginner, but I am not quite competent.
And what is it you're playing? What instrument?
I've learned a bunch of different ones. Learned.
Oh, have you
Like
got
a-
any with you?
I do not have any with me. That's
Oh.
why I mostly just sing or hum or two any
Oh,
songs we play.
Hang on. I might have something for this. I like Vivi does the little fox jump into his own pack after he puts it down, and his legs are just kicking, and he's like they're just,
Throwing
shit
everything.
out. I'll
just use my my mind mage hand to just catch them all and put them all carefully on the ground.
Where is it? I'm actually looking through my kit. I don't.
You should have
I don't. I'm thinking my Baldur's Gate VV has extra.
You should
instruments.
have some extra
Does-
instruments because that's just a
I've
bard,
got
right?
a drum and a violin, but
And a tambourine.
and a tambourine, which typically I give to Cosmo.
Cosmo.
But if you want to try drum or violin, I can help you now. Otherwise, we got to get you something when we go into town.
I have a little practice on the violin.
Oh,
I'm not
well,
sure how I'll learn from you if I have to. I guess you'll just instruct me. Let's see how this goes.
yeah, of course. So yeah, he gives you the violin, and he just starts posing. So I'd like to do a pose performance, please.
Yep.
And that is going to be a 15. Even though I got a nat 20 on one of the rolls because it's a disadvantage roll.
Yep.
Oh,
Aw.
but a 15. So 15 to show her the correct pose.
Yeah, it's very 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 solid. A little bit rigid, but just learning it. It's it definitely has all the foundations and is very technically proficient.
Okay.
With what you teach her.
I'm using minor illusion once again, and I just create for myself a little like translucent blue violin that I'm holding, and we at this point just it's the magic. You have to listen what's on the inside, and you have to just let it out. Close your eyes. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Now that's impossible. But I will
Don't
attempt
think
it.
at all. It's here. It's in your heart. It's not in your head.
Amelia,
In your head. In your head, there are voices. In your head, there are voices, and they'll try to tell you things. Amelia, they'll try to tell you that you're not good enough, or they'll try to tell you that you can't play the violin, that you can't learn. And also stop hitting your little sister, Sally. Just ignore the voices. And just let it start from your heart. And as soon as you can feel the magic, just let your hand like cast the spell with the bow. That's all I do.
Amelia, make me a performance
Alright.
check, please.
And
I'll
a
try and
guidance
use
on
this
her, please.
violin as my spellcasting focus, I guess. Performance?
Performance.
With guidance.
One on the guidance.
Oh my gosh.
Did she nat 20 that?
No, but it's real good.
Oh, it's 20 with the one.
I got a 22.
22.
Yes.
23 total. Okay.
Can I make it start snowing?
You
Around me?
start to string the violin, and it's nothing crazy, but it's this slow, gentle, just drone, just this simple melody, almost like a lullaby. And as you do, you start to feel it, and kind of using the advice that Vivi gave,
Don't hit
You
your
start-
little sister, Sally.
you start like trying to feel it the same way you feel your magic when you cast it. And Vivi, as you're watching, you're hearing just this slow, peaceful, gentle fingering of the violin. You start to see little snowflakes appear just around her.
Riser, like, she's closed. She's trying to, like, feel the weave and channel it the way that you told her to.
And Vivi is like just doing Deadpool, just like. That's probably a little too on the nose, though.
Oh my gosh, the winter lullaby is canon. Yes.
the winter lullaby.
Yes.
It's definitely, yeah, I already kind of said it, but it's a little bit, like, the notes somehow have, like, a melancholy winter in the dead of night.
All right, the
You know,
winter
it's
requiem.
pitch quiet.
Fine.
That's the feeling you'll get from these soft, long notes.
And as we're all kind of sitting there, when you start playing, Wayne looks away from his notes and he kind of just sits and just takes in the moment. And at first he's just like, it's like super happy and just wow, like in awe at watching this magic and everything happen. And then you'll kind of see like a sad expression go on his face. He'll just kind of look down a little bit.
I think she'll finish her last, like, it's like the last long draw. And then it hiccups because she, like, comes back. Yeah. And then she'll open her eyes and she'll see the snow falling, and she'll still have the after effect of the feelings that she was having while she was playing. And her eyes will just be a little misty as she's like remembering home. But she'll turn to Vivi, hand you the bow and the violin.
He's got little frozen tears like that have stuck onto his cheek fur. He gives her a little bow.
She'll do the like performance bow back at you. Thank you. That was enlightening.
It's magical.
That sounded very nice, Amelia.
Like a winter requiem.
She'll face you guys and bow too. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. I think she'll sit down by the fire.
Yeah. Same. No, nothing needs to be said. It was perfect.
I think it's moments like that I think Dante would have loved to see that.
I miss him too. Guess we'll just have many stories to tell him when we see him again.
Wayne, couldn't you like think a thought in your head and like aim it at him?
I could. Do you guys want what we could send him a small message? Is there something that you guys would want to say?
He knows us and we miss him.
Just
We're headed off to war.
I feel like whatever you have to express would be enough for all of you.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you feel is in your heart, Wayne. We will agree with it 100%.
He'll kind of collect his thoughts for a moment and then picture Dante in his head. And he'll just say, "Hi, Dante. We miss you. This is Wayne. We were sitting by the fire and Amelia played the violin. It was quite lovely.
2 words
20.
left.
22.
It's 23.
Love you."
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And I will reach out to Eric and see how he wants Dante to respond.
Just like a magic message in your head. See? Wayne has voices in his head. Amelia has voice in her head, but I'm not referring to the one that we don't know about. I'm referring to the make-believe one we're talking about.
Yeah. Also, ones that
Amelia's
just
just
have not
Cosmo
seen
Rim.
sitter. Is it
Cosmo
No,
has
just,
voices in her head.
Yeah, I guess so.
Audubon spent a few minutes inside of a giant frog thing. It's all the same.
What?
It's all
What's going on?
connected.
I heard my name.
Were you
Okay,
asleep?
He was the inside voice.
Hey.
What's it saying?
No, actually, I think a lot of the nights that we spend, like especially during watches, you'll hear Artavon kind of like mouthing or like murmuring, mumbling to himself as he's trying to sound out the words from his teacher's notebook that she left him, as he's trying to understand it.
Aww.
What?
He's starting to learn
What
how
are
to
you? What were you doing over there?
Looking a little like bashful, is a little bit reading.
You're reading? That's awesome, Martavan!
Trying.
No. Anything is good. I mean, you're reading, I'm writing. It's great.
I know letters. Not everything makes sense yet, but it's a work in progress.
You get it. You learn very fast.
Do you want me to help you sound some words out?
I mean, yeah, there's certain ones that I just can't make out. Like, normally this makes an ah noise, right? And like, kind of look at it.
I can see where you're confused. In this moment, actually, the like vowel at the end changes the way you pronounce it. So she'll sit like side by side with you. I think she'll even pull out a notebook and she'll start writing notes and she'll just be, it's like, this is and. But like she has an accent too, so I'm curious how you're gonna learn how to say the word. And.
What's a vowel?
It's a But yeah, she'll
The
help
classic
you. She'll help you
Yeah,
until you're satisfied.
Of course.
Yeah, and especially during the watch, like if you would offer, then he'd probably have you help like during a watch, every now and again, pretty regularly. There's like this spell that he keeps trying to just figure out, and that's what he was hoping his teacher would help him to understand. So hopefully this book will give him the guidance he was looking for, and so yeah, he'll keep trying to do the motions and say the words, and then hopefully over time, like he feels like there's something calling to him, and there's this spell that he's always been trying to cast and just never been able to get to work, and maybe one day. And so that's kind of like a routine for him that he's been practicing to get this spell to work.
Well, you know, Audubon, the way I learn all of my magic has been reading words on a page and then applying it to real life. So I'm sure I could help you there as well.
Maybe being able to read it is the last thing I needed. I don't know. Words are a headache.
Yeah, but they're also very wondrous. They hold lots of meaning and they tell grand stories sometimes. It'll be worth it.
Take your word for it. I appreciate the help. You too, Wayne. I know you're just sitting here with us the whole time. All the time.
Like, Wayne, you got to teach Cosmo. I get to teach Audubon, okay?
Fine.
I'm doing so much better, so you should say, look, I'm doing the sentences like you told me, and it's actually legible now.
Usually too, like at night when I'm trying to read this thing, it's just Princess here with me pointing and making noises. It's helpful, but I mean this is probably a little more helpful, so thank you, Princess. You can still help.
Yeah.
As Princess casts divine smite. I'm just kidding.
I think as soon as you brought the attention to Princess, probably Princess had her hand in something that shouldn't have been, and just immediately pulled it out. I was like,
I'm pretty sure it's canon that Amelia she like hides treats and trinkets in a pouch that's very obviously but hidden, right? But it's obvious so that Princess feels like she's constantly stealing from Amelia.
yes,
Yes,
everyone loved that.
absolutely.
Also, any rogue cupcakes that Cosmos has not finished, we'll get monkey napped.
Yeah. she'll tuck them purposely and just be like, okay, that's for someone, and
That
just
is
like walk away.
incredibly cute. What a fantastic idea, Amelia. Thank you. That's great. That's so cute.
We care. This isn't a sprinkle situation.
What a tender night, you guys. That was sweet.
So as you guys go and you rest for the night after sharing those moments together. As the next day finds you, just so I know, which spot are we moving to?
Or just diagonal.
Direct route over ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then are you
Straight to heading for this place.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you keeping the animal friendship on sushi?
Right. So at the 24-hour mark from when it was first cast, presumably what would need to happen is I would need to recast it.
Okay.
And it would need to just that. I think we've done this before. Something to
Wisdom
this
save.
effect. So yeah, wisdom save.
It got
We
a
did
2.
it with Precious, I think.
Got a 2.
Yeah.
She
It got
said
a 2.
Sushi wants to travel with us, so maybe it's with disadvantage every time.
If
for
he
now.
maintains it long enough, it won't be able to differentiate between charmed and not charmed. It'll just associate.
domesticated.
It'll just associate.
Way.
It'll just associate Vivi with good, with friends.
It's just
Oh,
a
that's
big
sweet.
scaly puppy.
Aw.
So yeah,
It'll associate Cosmo with
It's
chin
gonna be a weird
scratches.
plot twist
So-
when we all learn that we were charmed by Vivi this whole time,
so
and we just didn't know the difference at some point.
Hey, I
Vivi's
actually
the
hated
real
you.
villain of this. He has control of us, and we're doing what he wants this whole time.
Yeah,
so
I'm totally.
Bards.
as you are walking along, you look out ahead, and you see one. You see one lone tree up ahead, just kind of standing on its own in the middle. And as you get closer, it looks like there's a couple people up in it. Up in the tree, and then you start to hear shouting. You're a bit too far away to make out the words. But you see one look around and start climbing down as the one further up starts shouting at him. And he touches the ground, and begins to run in the direction that you guys are heading, so that southwestern direction. And he makes it maybe about 20 feet until you see the ground burst open, dirt and grass flying into the air as this large thing, very pale blue, almost slate hide and white underbelly, just catches it in his maw and flings him around and then tosses him to the side. As you see the ground break, another one, and another one, and a fourth one. As you see a man trapped in a tree surrounded by a pack of bullets. And that's where we're going to end it today.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
not bullets! No.
Not bullets. There's no
And
way we're running that.
Oh
enough.
shoot.
On another note, that's a cat, and that's adorable.
so
That's Princess.
that is
Yeah.
where we are going to
That's the
end it
soul of
for
Princess.
That's more
today.
important.
Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to Rayo Vastos, Vampy Unicorn, and Jan Broccoli for all tuning in, and everybody else who was lurking. Always love doing these episodes. We'll be back in 2 weeks. But first, let me go ahead and roll a d6. Aha.
That's
Amelia, can you thank our patron, please?
Woohoo.
Dear D4 fan, we want to take this time to extend our deepest gratitude for your generous support of our D-Fourtress. Of our D-Fourtress? It's fine, it's yours as well. Your commitment to our cause and your contribution continues to make a significant impact on our success. We also want to take this opportunity to wish you blessings and prosperity. May your kindness and generosity be returned to you many times over, and may you continue to inspire and uplift others as you have done for us. Again, many thanks to you, and farewell.
That was
So
so
proper. I love
professional.
that.
I've had that written out for like a month.
We here at D-Fourtress Industries love to would like to thank all our customers.
So when we start making commercials, Amelia will be the
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
the narrator.
Yeah, get the voice acting career going. That's
Yeah.
great.
But yeah, thank you to our patrons. If you want to support us yourself, or just find us over at Patreon. The link is in the description of all our YouTube videos, so you just find us on there. And if you are so inclined, you are more than welcome to. You get some cool benefits like exclusive Discord access to be able to play games with like me and Andrew and any other cast members that want to hop on there. And sometimes we'll include people in our live streams that we do, our gaming live streams, for fun. And of course, at the highest tier, you get a permanent discount on everything in our merch store, always and forever. As well as occasionally some exclusive limited time merch things. Hasn't been anything yet, but we're planning on it. So, yeah. All right. Thank you to everybody, and we will see you all in the next episode. Good night.